Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. You know, I talked about this yesterday with Poppy and Lee, and Lee just being the most shittiest sister to Poppy possible. She's slut shaming her, she's calling her a gold digger, she's being super controlling, she's sitting there telling her what she won't allow. She's talking about how it's my business, this, that, and the third. Me. Right? Just being a complete and utter bully to her own sister. And she's also being nasty and saying rude and nasty comments towards her own goddamn niece. Right? And that's already upsetting and obnoxious and annoying to watch in itself. But what makes this also really annoying is the fact that Poppy doesn't have a backbone to sit there and say anything. I mean, my God, she's sitting there talking about your own daughter, and you're just like, here's the thing. If somebody talks about anybody else's child, they're going off, right? The calm, cool, collective, nice, whatever goes out the damn window as it should. But she doesn't even really raise her voice when she talks about her own daughter. And that's the other part that's just so annoying about watching that particular part. And it happens every single time. Like if it was somebody else that actually had a backbone, yeah, it would be annoying to sit there and watch Lee act like the combative POS that she is. But it wouldn't be as bad because it wouldn't seem like it's just one-sided bullying thing. Because you know the other person can sit there and stand up for themselves. But that's clearly not the case, which is what makes these scenes so annoying and eye-rolling to watch. Every time I sit there and watch B&B and read the I read the description of the episode and I see Lee in it, I already know that she's going to just be this obnoxious POS that's just going to sit there and bulldoze herself and be rude and combative to any person that she meets. And watching that person try to de-escalate the situation and calm things down and not really put this chick in her place. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, that's what she's been needing. The minute that she came at Luna, that's what she's been needing. She's been needing to be humble. And I've been waiting for that and been annoyed with the fact that it hasn't happened yet. Um, Bill once again is talking to Liam pretty much about the same thing that he talked about yesterday. Poppy, them meeting up, them the serendipity thing, and I want you to meet her, and yada yada yada. Bill is just smitten with this chick, right? Winds up calling up Poppy, and Poppy's to talking about all my sisters, to saying I'm a gold digger, which Bill is like, I'm the one that's pursuing you, so that's really just out of pocket in itself. I'm personally looking forward to when Bill actually kind of calms down the situation with Lee, and just hope that he's just not another subject for Lee to sit there and just kind of bulldoze over. But they talk about how they're meeting up for a reason, and yada 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 yada. So I'm just glad that Lee's little temper tantrum didn't spoil Poppy's mood as far as continuing to sit there and see where things go with Bill. Now RJ brings up a really good point, and I'm glad that they actually got to this soon. It didn't drag this part out. He's like, listen, Pop, your mom and Bill met each other way back when. They still remember each other like 20 something years ago, and you're kind of fitting that bill. I'm just what they're saying, and they get to the conclusion. He pretty much says that, what if, Bill's your dad? They start talking about her dad or how she doesn't know her own father and stuff like that, and that's when Luna's like, you think that Bill could be my dad? So I'm glad that they actually got to that part. Glad they actually got to that part. It didn't sit there and take like another 20 something episodes before they actually wound up getting to it. Um, so I'm happy on that front. Now, I feel like just a theory that can wind up happening. You know, they do a DNA test, and Lee does something to tamper with the test results to sit there and say that they're not a match. And then it takes another couple of months before everything does come out, and then hopefully by then, Lee's ass will be fired. Because that would just be so great right there. And of course, just sit there and want to blame her sister because at the end of the day, it's her sister's fault for everything. Just continue to be the old bitter shrew that she is, that clearly needs some good loving in her life. I feel like that's about it. I can't really think of anything else, but it's like like I said, every time I sit there and I watch these scenes, and it just, I've gotten to a point where it hasn't raised my blood pressure or, got me all like bored up or whatever. Because like when she used to sit there in the beginning, it was one of those things where it's like it almost made me want to just mute the damn channel. And like, clearly I'm not going to sit there and mute it or fast forward it because I got to sit there and review this stuff. So, but, oof, she is just annoying. And I know, again, I know she's supposed to be one of those characters that you love to hate, but I haven't grown up in that generation. Not really. Like, there's more channels, there's more stuff to watch. So if I really don't like the person, I'll just want them changing the channel. Like, if I wasn't actually sitting there reviewing this and this is really starting to bother me, I'll just sit there and fast forward it or just, like, change to something else. Um, I feel like that's about it. But I know I probably missed some stuff here and there. That's just my general thoughts. Now, if I did miss anything, you know what to do. Come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, Bold and Beautiful, Young and Restless, Days of Our Lives, and General Hospital. And if you are not a member, definitely become a member. I do exclusive videos for members only. I do first takes for members. I do members monthly shout outs when I sit there and thank each and every single person. I literally write down every single person's name and shout them out one by one just to sit there and thank them for being a part of the channel. And I also do exclusive I also do exclusive live streams for members only weekends, that is Saturday and Sundays. Um I spill a lot more of the tea about stuff that I know that's going on in the industry. Personal stuff, a little more personal stuff about myself. We have a really good group. We have a really good time. So you definitely want to sit there and be a part of that by clicking the description box below. Well, go into the description box and clicking the join button. Yeah. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.